7 cases. One truth: family court never lies. From parents dodging support with fake jobs to influencers who forget their own kids, this isn't just drama. It's real life, judged loud and clear. You think you've seen messy? Think again.
Excuse me?
She just looking at me crazy.
I'll make it easier for you. You focus on me.
Right.
Don't excuse me.
Sorry, Judge.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. This is your first time here today. And if I remember correctly, you filed the lawsuit on him previously and had the audacity not to show up.
This case is messy. 5 kids, a father asking for justice, and a mom who vanished. She shows up talking glam while the judge digs into the truth. You won't believe where this goes.
All right.
She has not been paying.
Has she at least been visiting with the children?
She hasn't visited the children, but she visited that man in jail that she ran off with.
Oh, the one that was in the car that you really couldn't see?
Yeah.
The Cutlass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
He got arrested not too long after I saw you for the PPP loan. Is that?
She missed court before and walks in with attitude. The judge shuts it down fast. This isn't reality TV. You show up late, you get checked.
What? What's that?
You know, from the last time. She got the booty in the booty.
What they call it something though?
Yeah, the BBL. She know.
Oh.
Why are you telling my business?
People need to know.
People don't need to know nothing. That's for the gram.
Anyway, Your Honor.
I mean, I wanted to know, but you know, we're not here for that. We're not here for that. I'm not going to be petty. So, you are seeking to put mom on child support.
I am.
All right. And
she didn't visit her own children, but did visit a jailed boyfriend. That says a lot. How would you react if your co-parent made that choice?
I'm a manager at the McDonald's, so I'm making a little bit more, and I was able to put 2 of the kids on insurance, but not all of them.
okay.
Just can't cover that many. So.
All right. So the other ones, what are they doing?
Well, my other job kind of covers that as well.
Okay. All right. So at least all of the children are insured.
They are.
All right. How much is that insurance total for the kids only?
On McDonald's or the other job?
No, just in total.
And boom, the BBL bomb drops. Thousands spent on surgery, but not $1 for the kids. The judge isn't amused.
Okay.
Now you see.
What?
Mr. Clough, Ms. Daniels, continue, please.
Well, that's why I petitioned the court. I do apologize for not showing up, Judge, but let me tell you, I came up, you know.
Oh, let's talk about this come up. What kind of come up we talking about?
Well, Judge, I met a man who said he can change my life, Judge.
All right, so how financially, you know, did he change this life of yours?
Not too much.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Clough, Mr. Clough. We don't
2 jobs, health insurance, full custody. He's holding it down. Quiet hustle, full responsibility.
making annually.
Well, it kind of just depends on the year and how many promotions I get, how many companies want to invest in me. So it just depends. Anywhere between.
When are you going to answer my question?
Judge, it's a difficult question for me because, you know, sometimes I can have a promotion that's $500 or I can have a promotion that's $50,000 plus. So,
Clip 6. She says she came up with a new man, but no support, no parenting. That's not a glow up. That's a vanishing act.
30 to 100K.
Okay, 30 to 100,000?
Yeah.
So we just gonna take the high end so we can keep this moving because you came here to waste my time and I do not have time to play with you.
Oh my gosh, Judge.
And is this from an employer or are you self-employed?
I
what do we
am
do?
self-employed.
All right.
I do influence.
What do you influence?
I influence the world.
You clearly aren't influencing. You said the world?
The world.
Well, that doesn't include these 5 children because you don't even go and see them, right?
It's just been.
She claims anywhere from $30K to $100K a year. That's not income. That's guessing. Judge locks in the high end. No more games.
Briefly.
Make it quick.
Quickly, in the last few months, it has been a downtrend due to inflation and all that stuff. People aren't paying as much.
How much was your BBL?
I didn't pay for that.
How much was it? How much was it?
I mean, you know, I got more than the BBL. I had tube sock titties, so I got the boobies, then I got the booty, and then I got all that. So he probably paid $35,000, $40,000.
$1,000?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, let me hurry up and get you out of here.
She says she influences the world, but not her own 5 kids. The judge calls it out hard.
No, next guy. I'm good.
It'll be a caprice this time.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So we're good with the numbers then. Is there anything further? All right. Is there anything further that you want me to know that's related to this?
Judge, briefly about visitation. How does that work?
The kids are going to stay with him, and you guys are going to work that out at a
we don't get
different.
along very well, as you can see.
$35,000 on surgeries, but nearly $3,000 per month now owed in child support. That glam life just got expensive.
Right, and I'm at work.
Are you going to get him to school?
No.
I can't.
You can't get him to school.
She don't have a car.
You don't have a car?
She make all that
please.
money,
Oh, you a lie.
but ain't got no car.
You better go see the rose outside.
What kind of roses? I love roses. What color?
I just said rose, like rose gold.
She says she's too busy for weekends, too busy for school drop-offs. So when exactly are the kids supposed to see her?
Okay, that's not bad for 2 kids. What's your opposition to that?
Well, I don't think they should be in daycare. I think she should stay with them like we originally planned. I didn't get a chance to check out the daycare. I just would rather them stay with her mom or one of our family members.
Okay, did you let him know which daycare?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
He was invited to go meet the teachers and do the tour, but he opted not to go.
So you did have an opportunity to go.
Yeah, I was invited, but I don't really want my kids in that.
This one's gonna hit a nerve. 2 toddlers caught between a germophobic father and a mother saving lives as a doctor. Daycare or no daycare? That's the war. The judge steps into a debate that's not just about money, but about fear, control, and what's best for the kids. Stick around. This one twists.
I'm a doctor. I'm around germs all day. This
Okay.
is one reason that we did not work out.
It's a big problem.
My ex-husband is a germaphobe, and he feels like if the children aren't kept in a bubble basically all day, that something terrible.
He's calling daycare a germ trap, but didn't even bother to visit it? That's not co-parenting, that's avoidance. The judge isn't buying it either. You can't reject what you won't even research. What would you do if your co-parent refused to meet halfway?
Well, it's not that dramatic. What's dramatic is he wouldn't even show up for this tour at the daycare so he could see that it is a clean daycare. It's nationally accredited. Also, our children would have loved to have seen you.
Boom, there it is. She calls him out as a germaphobe and a control freak. He wants the kids wrapped in plastic, while she's out saving lives in hospitals. The contrast couldn't be sharper. This isn't just about germs. It's about how much fear is driving this custody fight.
You may not have the time to do it. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea, but I do think it's a good idea for you to go and speak to the teachers, look around the daycare, see about the cleanliness of it and everything like that. And you guys should just work together and co-parent.
The judge claps back with subtle sarcasm. I don't want to be here either. But guess what? He is. Just like both parents should be. Present, invested, and not hiding behind fear or preference. This is a moment of reality check.
To make sure that daycare does get paid is that you guys split it. So $1,000, you pay $500, you pay $500, and it's going to go.
Judge gets real. These kids need stimulation and learning. Not just love from family, but social and developmental growth. At 2 years and 18 months, this is prime time to learn. The court's not choosing sides. It's choosing the kid's future.
Month to month.
Oh, okay, but now I'm paying for the daycare that I don't want them to go to, and I have them at night. She's supposed to be responsible for the day. If they were in night care, I would pay for it, and I just don't see how this is fair. She makes 3 times as much money as I do.
Right, but you guys have been splitting.
No child support, just shared custody and shared cost. The judge doesn't punish either parent. She pushes them to work together. In family court, that's rare. But is fairness always fair when one parent makes 3x the money?
Or, I could base, let me see, how much money you make a year? Let's see. Your document says $62,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like for me to base child support that you pay her off of $62,000 a year? Because I can assure you it will be more than $500.
Then no.
Dad's frustration hits a boiling point. Why should I pay for a daycare I never agreed to? It's a valid emotional hit, but legally? That's not how joint custody works. Courts look for what's consistent.
Okay, well, in that case, is there anything further between either
No,
of you?
Your Honor. Thank you.
That'll be all? That'll be all from you? Okay, where you all are dismissed.
Judge drops the hammer. She offers to base child support on his full income, which would exceed $500. Suddenly, splitting the bill doesn't look so bad. Classic courtroom strategy. Show the harder path to nudge compromise.
$1.
$201.
Yes.
Is that for you and the children, or for you? The children only.
The children only.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And our little girl is about to start cheer, competitive cheer, which of course everyone knows is incredibly expensive. And our boy's about to start baseball, which is again expensive.
Right.
And I pay for everything, the food, the water, literally every single thing. And
I believe every other person that
yes.
is in here probably pays the same thing.
Of course, yes.
Let's talk about the children.
Yes. But I would just like a little.
A mother juggling bills, a father fresh out of jail, and $20,000 in unaccounted income. But it's not just about money. It's about what these parents owe their kids. And the judge? She's about to cut through every excuse. Let's get into it.
What do you have to say about what she said?
So, her husband Joe makes plenty of money. He is a board member on a private equity group.
Okay, what does Joe have to do with this case? Is he the father of either of your children?
No, but they're on his insurance.
All right, so that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing. So she's not really paying for it out of her pocket, is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, it's not required that she pays for it out of her pocket. It's only required.
Competitive cheer, baseball, food, insurance. Mom is laying out the real cost of parenting. She's not just asking for a handout. She's demanding fair support. But is dad hiding income? Or is this just courtroom inflation? What would you believe in her shoes?
All right, now continue.
So I was in jail, and I've been out for a couple of years now.
All right.
And I was not making $60,000 before I went to jail.
All right.
My wife and I, my ex-wife and I, had a shop that we ran, and after going to jail, I came out. When I was in jail, I met a couple of guys that invited me into a program to help kids with special.
Here's where things get spicy. Mom's new husband is wealthy, and the ex tries to use his money to dodge responsibility. But the judge shuts that down fast. It's about the kids, not your new man's wallet. Ever seen someone try to deflect like this?
This an endorsement that's not on television?
It will be on television,
Okay.
and it will be the endorsement will also be for marketing for the new gym that we are opening.
Great. So with this endorsement, how much money will you be making a year?
So it will be going to our business. It will be an additional $22,000.
All right.
That, again, we hope to get new equipment and put in handicap ramps and
Okay,
special.
you're saying a whole lot and not answering my question.
Okay.
So how much will you be making a year?
I'll be making $82,000 a year.
$82,000 a year. Okay.
When dad talks about mentoring kids with special needs, the room shifts. This isn't the same man who left during hard times, at least not on paper. But does redemption mean less responsibility? Can a good deed wipe away past due support?
Base your child support off of that $82,000. That's the right thing to do. It wouldn't make sense for her to have to come back once it takes effect and ask for the increase. It's going to happen today.
Okay.
All right. So based on 82, well, actually, based on what you provided in court, it's $82,500 that you'll be making. Were you trying to shortchange your children?
No, ma'am.
So why?
A TV endorsement? A $22,000 business deal? Suddenly dad's income makes headlines. But here's the twist. He claims the money goes to the business, not him. Classic gray area. So here's the question. Should child support be based on gross income or intentions?
Why didn't you tell me the additional $500?
I apologize, ma'am. $82,500.
You knew the amount, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you come in here to play games with me?
No, I did not, ma'am.
Okay. So $82,500 is
ma'am.
what you make a year.
The judge isn't playing. We're basing child support on your $82,000 now, not later. No more waiting. No more coming back to court. She locks in the amount right then and there. Fair ruling or overreach? Sound off in the comments.
So based on that, I have your child support obligation at $1,370.72. Oh, wait, she pays health insurance. So you know you have to reimburse that to her, correct?
I do not, ma'am.
Well, now you know. You have to reimburse that to her. You're more than welcome at any time to enroll the children in your own health insurance program, but as of today, based on her testimony, it's going to be $201 that you reimburse to her. So when you add that to your monthly child support obligation, it comes down to a total obligation of $1,000.
Were you trying to shortchange your children? That one line stops everything. Dad's math was $500 off, and the judge is not letting it slide. Is it a slip or a subtle strategy? Ever seen someone get caught underestimating in court?
I'm okay.
Why are you smiling so hard?
I just thought it was humorous that his job is reflecting on kids with special needs, and he's just going out of his way to do stuff for kids with special needs whenever he doesn't do stuff for his own kids. But now that he's making an effort to try to help them, it makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, but that smile was snarky. That's not cute. And that won't be tolerated in my courtroom, you understand?
Boom. $571 a month. That's the new number, including reimbursement for health insurance. The judge breaks it down clean. And let's be real, it's more than fair. But she adds a twist. If that's not enough, Mom needs to step up too.
Probably a little bit more bitter today.
Wait a minute. What's that ring on your finger?
Listen, like I told
Y'all got married? So I don't have...
All right, y'all, this one's chaotic. A man strolls in claiming marriage to dodge child support, a Venezuelan wife who doesn't speak English, and 3 kids left hanging. But the judge? She sees right through the noise. Watch closely, because beneath all the jokes and distractions, this father's about to learn the hard way that parenting isn't optional.
Today?
No, well, see, what happened was, I told
I'm
you,
confused.
She was jealous because I was dating.
Okay.
And so
He really thought putting a ring on someone else's finger gets him out of child support? That's not how the law works. Marriage doesn't erase your responsibility to the kids you already have. The judge is already skeptical, and this setup? It's about to collapse.
we went ahead and we did that thing. We did it.
What thing is that?
What you think? I wiped up. That's why she's so...
So the new wife isn't even the mother of any of his 3 kids? And she doesn't speak English? This feels less like love and more like legal distraction. But the court isn't here for drama. They're here for facts. And right now, those kids are the priority.
You don't have to judge your boy. No, this is the new lady that I was telling you about last time.
Okay, so the 3
the lady
kids...
doesn't even speak English, ma'am. And look, Judge.
Listen, she is from... She's listen, okay, she's, from Venezuela.
They're not in love. This is...
Okay.
She's paying him to marry.
Afro-Venezuelan lady, you should see, just...
For green card.
Okay, so let me just make sure that I follow you.
Yeah.
So the woman you married is not...
DNA confirms he's the father. Yet instead of owning up, he jokes about family resemblance. This is a turning point. Once paternity is established, the law must act. No more sidestepping, no more games. The clock just started ticking on support payments.
Right, so I have the DNA results, and you are indeed the father.
That's all.
I told you. He looks just like you.
Well, you know what? You and your brother look just alike, too.
Well,
okay?
all right.
That's what they say. Well, should they look alike if, they're related?
Listen, I don't have a problem taking care of my kids. My kids is laced with the best looking clothes. Have you seen my kids?
He says funds are tight, but just got back from a honeymoon? Life choices don't cancel legal obligations. The judge isn't buying this recession excuse, especially when kids are left waiting for shoes, school supplies, and stability.
Make it quick.
I got a few kids. I just got back from my honeymoon. Funds are a little bit tight, so
She's paying him. He got the money. She paid him to marry him. For a green card.
We're in a recession. It's a lot going on right now. I haven't been laying as much pipe as I normally do.
Here's where the judge flips the energy. She tells Mom to stop reacting emotionally and shifts control back to the court. Emotional restraint matters in these cases because when the parents fight, the kids suffer. Did this shift surprise you too?
Miss Drummer, I do not need your help. okay? Not at all. If you want me to help you and get some support going for you, then you need to not entertain him as much, okay?
$65,000 a year, that's his income. And yet, he wants the court to subtract his plumbing supplies like it's a business deduction. But child support law works on gross income. No loopholes, no PVC pipe exemptions, just plain accountability.
I mean, before, expenses and taxes.
That was not my question, sir. How much money do you make a year?
$65,000. But I have to pay for gas and pipe and PVC.
Oh,
it's
okay.
so much stuff that I have to pay for, Judge.
Right. Oh, right.
I'm
Just like anybody else has to pay for things.
$832. That's not a punishment. It's a proportion of his income meant to ensure the kids don't go without. And guess what? If mom's paying health insurance, the court makes sure he reimburses that too.
Previously. So, all right, based on 19%, you're going to get a credit for that. Child support is, don't thank me yet. Child support is $832.
Oh, no, it's rigged.
And then
$1,068 a month. His reaction? Mocking their names, Honey Pickle and Peppermint. Real classy. But beneath the jokes, there's a man dodging reality and a court making sure the children's needs are finally met.
Okay. $832 plus the $236 for health insurance. You're going to reimburse that. That comes out to $1,068 a month for child support.
So Honey Pickle and Peppermint.
The ruling's made. No appeals. No negotiations. The judge's tone says it all. Enough is enough. When people walk into court thinking they can clown around, they forget. The system was built to protect the kids, not their egos.
Guess what? And I don't need to see either of you anymore because I made my ruling. So is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
Can I speak to your manager?
Is there anything further, sir?
No,
if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Thank you.
The court clerk sums it up. Paternity confirmed, income calculated, support ordered. Simple math, hard truths. It's not just about money. It's about stepping up. If this was your child, would you want their parent to fight support like this?
What's going on?
I just found out my wife just left her corporate job for a cashier job. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she wants to get out of the payments of what she's doing.
Payments of what?
Child support, ma'am.
Okay.
We have a child.
All right, y'all, buckle up. This one's wild. A mother with a master's degree quits her $70,000 job for a cashier gig. The judge's reaction? Priceless. We've got emotion, legal fire, and a support twist you won't see coming.
We had in our marriage, and it's and all of a sudden I just found out just recently that she left her corporate job.
This ride hits hard and ends even harder. Clip 2. Mr. Parks isn't just frustrated, he's suspicious. His ex abruptly ditches a six-figure track for minimum wage, just as support is due.
My job, and the reason why I left it, and I did do it intentionally, I felt that it was not right.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I had enough money in savings to still provide for my child and still provide medical insurance.
Or strategy. You can feel the tension, and the judge already smells something fishy. What would you do if your co-parent pulled this move?
The money that you're making, because obviously the child lives with you. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So, you have all this money in saving. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
How much did you make at your last job?
I annually $70,000.
$70,000, okay.
The job on purpose. Not because she had to, but because she wanted to. That's a rare moment in court. And in child support law, that admission is everything. Intentional underemployment just set off a legal firework.
What education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree and you're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Again, the stresses of the divorce inhibited me from doing.
Notice how the judge cuts right through the divorce drama and zeroes in on income. Why? Because when it comes to child support, it's not about emotions, it's about numbers. The child lives with dad. So now, the court wants receipts, not excuses.
I'm about to play with you. $70,000 a year. You said you covered a child on health insurance. How much is that?
$300 a month.
$300 a month. Ma'am, I'm going to make you pay child support. You came, obviously, in this court.
This woman has a master's degree, and she's working a job that only requires a high school diploma. That detail right there, it slams the door shut on any claim of hardship. The judge's patience is fading fast. You can feel the heat rising.
To waste my time.
I have a question. How come I have to get a corporate job? How come he can't get a corporate job?
He can get a job, but the child lives with him, right?
Well, yes, and I think the reason why
I'm not about to play with you. That's not just sass, it's a legal warning. Judges don't entertain economic self-sabotage when a child is involved. This moment sets the tone. Real responsibility can't be dodged with a pay cut.
But ma'am, you intentionally work at a job that pays you less, and you think that you're gonna come in this courtroom and get me to order that you pay a less amount when you're capable of making the $70,000 with a master's degree? You made that up.
Now she tries flipping it on him. Why can't he get a better job? But here's the key difference. The child lives with him. He's not dodging support. She is. Her argument collapses in real time. You ever watch someone lose a case live?
Okay, so your gross is $5,833.33. Based on that $70,000, I'm going to give you a credit for the health insurance, okay? The $300 that you stated brings your net to $4,497.98. How many children? One child, okay.
When you intentionally take a lower-paying job just to reduce your support, the court sees right through it. And she just told on herself. Texas law doesn't play. Intentional underemployment equals full obligation. Game, set, match.
Confused, and I don't understand why you look
I'm not looking confused. You said what you're saying, and I'm okay. I'm taking it all in.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have anything further?
No, ma'am.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am.
The math is brutal. $70,000 income minus $300 in insurance nets her $4,497 monthly. That means nearly $900 a month owed in support. And she looks stunned. But the judge? Ice cold with the breakdown. You can't fake your way past numbers.
What's going on?
So I'm sharing custody with our 12-year-old daughter now, and I'm just wanting a little more help with finances because as she's getting older, expenses are getting a little higher, and sports, dances, going out hanging with girls, and yeah, I just want a little more.
A dad asking for help. A mom claiming she's got a rich CEO husband, but still wants to pay nothing in child support. And when the judge finds out she's getting a $500 a week allowance, yeah, things shift quick. Stick around. This courtroom clash flips expectations.
Your Honor, I do feel that he's trying to take advantage of my new relationship.
Okay, tell me about this new relationship.
Well, you know, I can't really help who I have fallen in love with. So my new husband is a fantastic provider. However, I do get an allowance, and it isn't as much as you would think coming from, well, my husband's a CEO.
Mr. Kennedy isn't asking for the moon, just a little more support as their daughter grows. Between sports, school, and safety concerns, it's clear he's trying to step up. But does the court see this as reasonable, or just another money grab?
About $500 a week.
$500 a week, okay. All right.
So, which really isn't that big a deal. I mean, obviously.
That big a deal in terms of the amount of money, or you paying child support for more in child support for the child living with him and having increased expense?
Well, I don't think it's that big.
Now here's where it turns. She claims he's trying to take advantage of her new relationship and casually drops that her new man is a CEO. That alone sets the courtroom on fire. But what exactly does love have to do with child support?
But what I don't think has been considered yet is the fact that I set aside furthering my education, though I wanted to pursue that, so that he could go get his MIS degree and then a master's in something. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure that it's fair. I would like to consider all the money that wasn't spent on.
She says her $500 a week allowance isn't much, but come on, that's $2,000 a month for doing nothing work-related. When the judge hears this, she doesn't just raise an eyebrow. She raises the bar on accountability.
When you say a lot, is it like in the 200,000s, 300,000s?
Well, the car that he drives was about 200,000. So I'm thinking you'd probably have to make more than that.
You only get a $500 a week. You know what? That's not my business. That's not the reason I'm here. I'm not going to even entertain that.
That's what I.
This part right here, she brings up all the money not spent on her during the marriage, as if missed spa days in grad school should now factor into child support. What would you say if your ex tried to backcharge you for old dreams?
No, his success has nothing to do with me or my daughter or our daughter. And like I said, I just want a little more help because she's getting older. And, if she's happily married with whoever and how big his wallet is, that is totally up to her.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
She admits she has no clue what her husband makes, but uses the car price to estimate his salary. That's not how this works. The judge shuts it down quick, reminding us, child support is based on your income, not your new spouse's flex.
What we can do, ma'am, is make you pay more in child support, because at this point you've been paying zero. Because from what I see, you're a stay-at-home mom, which is absolutely okay. But you do understand that your child has increased expenses, correct?
Yes, I do see that.
Okay, so after yes, I do see that, that means that I don't need any further response. So you understand that, right?
Well, how much are we talking about?
We're going to base it off that $500 a week allowance that you make.
Okay.
So, based on that, I have your gross at $2,000 a month. After you...
Let's be clear, Mr. Kennedy isn't after CEO money. He just wants fairness. And when he calmly separates her new wealth from his request, the judge respects that. Humility matters in court, and so does being direct.
Can I say something?
Sure, but make it brief.
Okay, well, I don't know if he's still subscribing to the same psychic, but she charges, I think it's $412 a month.
Okay. And what does this psychic have to do with these numbers?
Well, because I just feel like if he can afford the psychic, then maybe he can afford the insurance. And I guess I feel that that is money that could have gone towards my education while we were married.
Here comes the decision. The judge finally says it. Mom will now pay $396 a month, based solely on her allowance. And yes, she has to reimburse insurance too. It's a financial wake-up call delivered with legal precision.
Married.
Okay, well, I've already said no to that. That has nothing to do with me. I mean, you should address that in your divorce, obviously. And whatever he pays, if he, in a psychic, if he chooses to do that, that has nothing to do with your responsibility, your financial responsibility to your daughter. So if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She thinks if he can afford that, he can afford more. The judge doesn't even blink. Ma'am, that's not how this works. Iconic. Clip 10. Now we hit the educational breakdown. The judge explains, even a stay-at-home parent can owe support if they're getting steady money, like an allowance. Texas law sees through lifestyle, straight to the bottom line.
She says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is. So she has enough.
Okay.
And they're small kids. They're 3 and 4. I'm trying to deal with a 3 and 4-year-old while she runs around and whatever Tracy decides she wants to do.
Okay, is her name Tracy?
All right, y'all, buckle in. A mother-in-law drags her future daughter-in-law to court for child support, even though her son is deployed overseas and the mother is trying to build a career. Accusations fly, emotions boil over, and the judge? She's not having it. This one's got loyalty, lies, and a ring caught in the crossfire.
I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, now, Mrs. Miller.
Yes.
You said she dropped the kids off and go do, how do you know the things that she do?
She claims she's working, but she claims she has no money. I'm trying to figure out how that works. How do you work but have no money for your children? I mean, I'm confused because I don't understand that.
How long have the children been with you?
6 months.
6 months, and who dropped them off to you?
She did.
Okay.
Tracy did.
So Tracy drops off her toddlers, and Grandma's furious. Claims she's been left with no money, no food, no clothes. But here's the twist. Tracy says she's working. Grandma doesn't buy it. Is this neglect or a misunderstanding of single motherhood in survival mode?
She said they were engaged or fiance or something.
Nah, they ain't.
So couldn't it be that your son doesn't tell you everything?
She got a ring on.
I mean, I thought I heard her say that.
So you got money to buy a ring,
No,
but
your
you ain't got
son-
money for the kids.
Your son bought
But you
me
took
a
the ring. You should have said, no, give my mom.
The judge zeroes in. You're only hearing your son's side. And that's huge. This courtroom just turned into a truth detector. One that doesn't care how much tea grandma thinks she has. Can you really parent with bias? Or are the grandkids stuck in the middle?
Absolutely has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Okay, how long have Miss Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly make notes.
I apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry. I should have had some water before I sit down. I apologize. I apologize.
He recently joined the military and he's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what.
Things get spicy. Grandma spots the ring and snaps. You had money for that, but not the kids. And boom. Courtroom tension hits new highs. Is it about support or spite? If you were the judge, how would you sort through this shade?
He did not want me to give up my growing career. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on social media. And so he told me that he talked to his mom and agreed that she would take care of the kids while I have to travel. And I don't travel for like a month at a time. I'm gone maybe 5 days to 7 days and I'm back 2 or 3.
Tracy finally speaks. She chokes up talking about her fiancé's deployment and admits he doesn't even know this case was filed. Imagine finding out your own mother blindsided your partner in court while you were serving overseas. Would you forgive that?
A lot of miscommunication going on, not only between she and her fiance, well, not necessarily between the two of them. I believe that based on what she just said, they knew what they were doing, but your son is not communicating with you, and the two of you aren't communicating with each other.
But Your Honor, she says that he was sending the...
Here's where it gets modern. Tracy's a struggling influencer. Travel gigs, low pay, no stability yet. But her goal? Family vlogging with the kids and fiancé when he's home. Is that just a dream? Or does it justify leaving the kids with grandma?
Hi, Mom.
Girl, don't say that to me no more. Now, I had a nice girl picked out for him to live down the street. Keisha was sweet. He went to school with her. He
Keisha's
could have had a
missing a
nice girl and stuff. And then he went and got this girl right here because she did things with him that little Keisha wasn't going.
The judge peels it apart. This isn't a case of child abandonment. It's a case of miscommunication. She calls it out. You're mad, not misled. And honestly, that changes everything. How many legal fights are just emotional wars in disguise?
Children that live with me. She brings like Rice Krispie treats and cookies and that ain't no food. They need noodles. I don't know how to cook noodles.
I have one question. When she dropped these children off to you, did she say that she was never coming back to pick them up? Or
Tracy throws a bomb with 2 words, "Hi, Mom." Grandma shuts it down. And just like that, the Real wound shows. This isn't about child support, it's about control. Ever seen a courtroom moment shift this fast?
But it does not seem like you did anything here today other than to come and waste my time. Because you should not have filed a child support situation on her. You should not. It's
She's
very
the mother.
clear. It is very clear that this arrangement.
Rice Krispies and cookies ain't food, Grandma says. They need noodles. It's petty on the surface, but it reveals something deeper. Grandma doesn't feel respected. When caretaking turns into scorekeeping, the kids lose. You feel that?
Yo, that is a good question.
Loves me.
Miss Smith, let me ask the question. But I'm going to piggyback off what she said. Why? Just give her a chance. It sounds like she really loves your son, and it sounds like her son really loves her too. So y'all should be working together as a family at this point.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Especially with him not being here. This is a really good opportunity for you.
So
you ain't gonna have that already there. You probably not coming.
No, hold on. Yes, you are. Because y'all are gonna do what? Y'all gonna go have a conversation.
Did you hear her? We're gonna have a conversation.
Yes, y'all are gonna have a conversation.
You're gonna have to play
y'all
nice,
are gonna
not
work
just in
this
front
out.
of the judge.
And you are too. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there any